Hey everyone, I am here.
And Mama, welcome to our next Anime Month podcast.
Today we're looking at the Plus Ultra box office smash, My Hero Academia 2 Heroes.
This special film takes place during summer vacation, which is between seasons 2 and 3. All Might and Deku accept an invitation to visit a floating man-made city called Island, where they meet All Might's old friend David Shield and his daughter Melissa. The trip turns into a rescue mission when a villainous gang takes the island hostage. Now it's up to Class 1A to save everyone.
Yes!
Yes, that was a long synopsis.
Yes, it was.
But it was an awesome movie. I expected it to be great, but it was even greater beyond my expectations. Oh my gosh. It was hard to sit still. It was fun from beginning to end and action-packed right where it needed it.
Yeah.
And it was the perfect accompaniment to the series.
Yes, because you know that we have covered the first 2 seasons of Hero Academia already.
And we're now currently watching season 3.
Right. And the movie came out around July or near fall of 2018 in theaters in Japan and in America. And then it took a while, but it had been reported that it was really at the top of box office for a while. Eventually did get bumped down to second and third due to other movies coming out and more hype. But for a while it was number 1 with making quite a bit. Over $27 million in the box office.
Wow. And it doesn't say how much it took to make it, but we know that it
quite
had to make a profit, right?
Right, because you can tell with the animation, it usually happens when they do the theatrical films from the anime. Usually that their animation budget goes up, so they're not just limited to just a couple frames at a time, and they actually are way more fluid. And it's always a little weird because you're used to them moving one way in the show, and then they get to moving and they're spastic.
Well, the animation for this movie looks slightly different. You could tell it was slightly different. As you said, it was improved. And one of the great joys of seeing this movie is we got to see, I'm going to call him Baby All Might. We got to see All Might. We got to see All Might in college with eyes.
Right. He actually looks normal before his powers started draining, because now he's got the black soulless eyes and always creepy grin, and it's like, what the heck's wrong with you? And they're like, oh, you actually were fine for first.
Yeah. It was nice to see him smiling and looking happy with his friend, David, whom they made friends when he saved him from a fire.
Right.
And we're not going to have any spoilers for the end, but telling you the intro and the origin of how they met is fine. And it was a really nice story, and you could see he was really fangirling, fanboying over All Might, and they became friends, and it was really a nice backstory learning how he became All Might.
And for the way they had to add it in, people were really fearful that it wasn't going to be canon within the show. Because usually, sometimes when they do the movies theatrical, sometimes they're just for a film, and that's it. There's nothing related to the series whatsoever. But for here, the creator wanted to show All Might's backstory, but there wasn't any room to do it within the show itself. So the movie was an opportunity to show his backstory and have an extra story with it. It's based off a one-shot, which that's why it was labeled number 0. It's just like one extra story that wasn't tied to the series. It showed his backstory and then a whole new story with it. So for here, they managed to connect it. While it doesn't influence season 3 or anything, which is why people saying, well, how come they don't mention it? Because it was during summer, so by that time, they're like, okay, this has been a while. They can move on to the next thing that they gotta fight. So it kind of makes sense how they build it. So as long as it's canon, it's fine, because that would be really weird to have this great movie all of a sudden. No, nothing matters.
Right.
You're like, ah!
Another thing I loved, he kept saying, I'm from Japan. I'm a superhero from Japan.
Right. Oh, that's right. They showed America. It was supposed to be California in the beginning of the movie. The first image you see are 2 eagles flying over the country. And it's like, yeah, we see bald eagles every day.
And it looks like they took Las Vegas, uprooted it, and sat it down in California.
Yeah, like, wait a minute, that's the wrong one.
So that was great. And also another great part was seeing him in his original suit and how it was funny how the suit fell apart,
Right.
and then his friend David made him a suit that would not self-destruct every time he used it. So then you also know the origin of where his suits, the original suit, I should say,
right,
and successive suits have
right.
come.
This at a young age, Ronnie's going like, wait a minute, this all sounds like Superman to me. But yeah, so I guess he was like his Jimmy Olsen almost. He was the Jimmy Olsen of the franchise.
And you can see he really cares about him, and although you find out they haven't seen each other in a while.
Yeah.
You know, they were just kind of picking up where they left off. And
right.
He was still like, you're my hero, and he's still, you're my friend.
Right.
And, except for now he has a niece.
Right.
Dave started Melissa.
Right.
He kept saying, Uncle Might.
Like,
Uncle Might.
I'm like, okay, you know that sounds hilarious when you hear it out loud. As for the characters, a lot of the main characters you see in the show are pretty much part of the main cast. The other characters like Susuyu and the other girls, or the Invisible Girl, Bird Boy, I forgot his name. I think it's Tokayami, I think. They were more like the background characters. They didn't really have to do with the plot. They were just visiting, and they were in the island's kind of like its own city, so they were kind of there.
And hilariously, all of them ended up in this city at the same time.
Yes.
No one knew anyone else was going anywhere, and all of a sudden Deku kept seeing classmate after classmate after classmate after classmate. And it was so funny because when he first got there, he says, "Oh, Melissa, if you could not tell anyone that we're here because blah, 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 blah."
Like, oh, okay.
He didn't want anyone to know. And all he did was kept like rapid gunfire. Blah, 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 blah.
Like, wait a minute, what are you doing here? Wait, you're working here? Wait, you're here? How many of them are? How many clear classmates are here?
All of them.
That was hilarious because then you saw Kaminari, they were working. Some of them, everyone had an excuse of why they were there. Let's say like a +1 guest. So 3 or 4 of the girls showed up, and then Kaminari and Mineta, they were working at the restaurant.
Also known as Pikachu and Grapehead Boy.
They're working at the restaurant like, oh, okay. And then Ina shows up, and Ronnie's like, why aren't you doing your job? It's my family couldn't cover, so it was just me. And then Bakugo shows up, and Kirishima.
His was an explosive entrance. They hear this grand explosion, like, oh, what's that? And then all of a sudden,
Kirishima, and then all of a sudden, wait a minute, don't tell me. And then Bakugo, and then
he says, isn't that Baku? He says, isn't that Deku? Why is he doing it?
Like, you can grab it already. And then, on top of that, Todoroki just comes out of nowhere and tops whatever challenge they were doing. He's like, you can't just come out of nowhere and break my record. I'm like, okay, I guess everyone's here now.
So it was really fun the way they had everyone be introduced in the movie one by one, and it was like you never left UA. It was awesome.
Right, like that was one of the most awesome parts. And they all had formal attire when they were going to this party supposed to be with a bunch of the other heroes that showed up on the island.
Right, and for a long time, I didn't know. I actually thought that was fan art until I saw the case when we opened. I said, oh, that was really official art. So yeah,
that's when people can make fun of Deku's shoes. It's like you're wearing the same dang red shoes everywhere.
He's got this strange colored pinstripe suit, his red tie, his red shoes, and his green hair.
Right.
And all you could think was Joker.
It's like, what is wrong with the fact?
So you know that's on purpose and a reference, but yeah, it's Deku.
Right. And so it's sort of a build up to what's going on. Like we said, that the pro heroes have all been pretty much held hostage with the other people that have showed up at the party. So the ones, the Class A students have to rescue them, but they can't fight them.
Yes, so other than that, we're not going to tell you anything that happens, but we can tell you it was explosive, exciting,
action-packed, yes.
And like triple and quadruple climatic ending. It was great. It was terrific. Yes. I can't wait for the next movie.
Yes, we gotta let you guys know that. We saw some news. We were wondering if they were ever to do another movie, because usually the animes get one movie. Unless you're Pokemon, you have one movie a year. We actually heard in late March or late March, that they announced they're going to do another Hero Academia movie, which is actually going to be in winter of this year. it said, I know it said like first quarter of 2020. I'm thinking, okay, next year, but no, they're really gonna do it that soon. So you have the Two Heroes movie out on DVD early 2019 and late 2019. You're gonna have another animated movie,
and then you'll have seasons 3 completed in season 4.
Season 4 airing, right? So there's gonna be a lot. There's constantly something going on. So it looks like it's not slowing down anytime soon.
Yes. So looking forward to those. And this was an amazing and awesome idea. Whoever came up with the plot line for this movie, great job, because it couldn't have been any better. It simply couldn't have been any better. And also what I like is, amidst all the action, you find out a little more about each hero. When you thought maybe, okay, there's nothing else I can learn, well, guess what? For each character just about that's there, no, actually for every character that is there participating, I'll put it that way, you find out something new about their quirk, or how it can be used, or how they can go past what they thought was the maximum use.
Right.
And this is all before they go back to UA season 3 and begin training.
Right. So
it
was
like
a foreshadow.
Prequel, exactly, a prequel to the training, or a foreshadowing as to, wow, we're really going to see them bump up the use of their quirks.
Right, because you could see within the movie that they still had limits.
But
yeah, that's what
started surpassing them, as I mentioned.
Right.
And that's what was great about seeing this.
Right, like you said, prequel to that arc. So, yeah, this movie was just absolutely 100% fantastic. Loved every minute of it, from the comedy to the action to the dialogue and the twistiness of it. We can't reveal anything like that happens, but you just gotta watch it and find out. And it's just so fun.
Yes, and there's only one special feature, but it's excellent. And at first we were disappointed that there was only one, but after you saw it, they only needed one.
Right.
It was great. The only thing I would have liked to have seen would have been more voice actors for more characters like Todoroki.
Yeah, maybe these are the only ones that could make it, because sometimes they work on several projects or they're too busy, so they end up and they only did the main ones from the movies. They did the one for Deku, for All Might, for the villain, for Melissa, and I think
for David.
And David, yeah, since they were the 4 main ones that started the whole movie, I guess they did them instead.
But it was great, perfect. And I can't wait to see the perfection that will be the next movie. As we mentioned, we are now actively watching season 3. And man, if it's anything, if it takes place between 3 and 4, no, probably if it's coming out in winter, it may take place after 4.
Season 3.
So,
it'll be in between. You know, like how like My Little Pony had the Question Girls movies and the theatrical movie? Okay, we should tell you now, if you're watching My Hero Academia and you haven't seen the Two Heroes movie yet, do not worry about spoilers for any other seasons. It takes place between seasons 2 and 3, but it doesn't have a grand effect on seasons. Like I said, it's just like Mama said, it's a prequel to one of the arcs, but it doesn't have a great big impact. So even if you just skip the movie and go over to season 3, or you missed out on it, you don't have to worry about it. You can just go ahead or watch it in the order. Unlike My Little Pony, where you have to watch it in between, or else there's spoilers or things you're not going to understand. Exactly. So that's the great part. So it looks like that's what's going to happen with the next movie. Maybe after season 3 is over, right before season 4 airs, they'll have another movie and then get to season 4.
Absolutely. So you will, of course, be hearing another podcast for this month on completion of season 3.
Right.
And can't wait for you to hear that. Right now, it's really just as explosive as this movie. And it's getting ready to come to an end on part of the arc that's going on now. And we can't wait to see how it finishes up.
Right. So thank you so much for watching, and we hope that you watch this movie if you haven't seen it. If you haven't seen My Hero Academia itself, please give it a shot. It's really action-packed and fun and a great superhero anime. I'm Masco Entertainments.
I'm Mom Entertainments.
Have a toontastic day.
Peace. And I just want to ask you something. Are you All Might's love child or something?
Peace. Is he serious?
Flashing lights, trying to walk around, man, who the hell are you? What you wanna do? Well, man, it's on you. Man, it's on you. Met her in my dreams, she was my queen. A castle in the mountaintops, rivers and streams. Plucking sunlight from the sky in my pocket, give it to you later on in the form of a light.